Hello my viewers and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then please don't forget to subscribe because you will find my videos interesting. Like and don't forget to share your comments in the comment section and turn on your notification bell so that you don't have to miss on our interesting videos and discussions. So in this thought-provoking video, we delve into a perspective shared by a brother, exploring the idea that the world's fascination with Black culture may stem from admiration rather than animosity. Now we examine the assertion that what may be perceived as obsession is in fact rooted in envy for the unique qualities and contributions of us Black individuals. So join me as we navigate through this on the dynamics of cultural influence and appreciation, from distinctive attributes like demeanor, swag, and lingo to the broader realms of abilities and intellectuality. Now a brother describes this differently by saying it was never hate. It was actually, and it has always been, envy. So join me as we check out these videos as different people share their own perspectives or views on this. I will be right back, and when I do, we talk more about this video.
Black people are an obsession. The world is obsessed with us. It was never hate. It's always been envy. It's always been envy. It was never hate. We thought it was hate this whole time. They don't hate us. They envy us. They want everything we have. They want to be us. They want our demeanor, our swag, our lingo, our abilities, our intellectuality. They want our brain power. Believe it or not, they've convinced us that Black people can't read. Black people usually are the dumber ones in the classroom, whatever the case may be. But honestly, that's not true. And a lot of Black people have gone on to believe that. So, you know, when you believe that, you don't even try sometimes. That's a whole nother conversation. But they've put certain things not only in Black people's minds, but in other people of color's minds around the world. So not only people envy us, but other people of color envy us, and then they pass it off as hate and they discriminate against us and all of that, but do everything that we do. They want to talk like us, they want to walk like us, dance like us, copy our music style, K-pop. You get what I'm saying? They and don't get me wrong, I don't have any hate for none of these people, but my thing is, it's so weird that y'all act like we're the scum of the earth, but copy our every single move, from the way we speak, to music, to fashion, to everything. The fashion world, these big fashion houses, guess what they get their inspiration from? The ghetto, the hood, the streets, hip hop. You get what I'm saying? They get it from all types of Black people from every end of the spectrum. They don't actually hate us. Because when you hate somebody and you feel like you're better than somebody or a group of people, you don't copy what they do. You don't mimic what they do. You get what I'm saying? You don't even engage in stuff that's of their culture or of their lifestyle. You get what I'm saying? So it's not hate, it's envy. Y'all ever been in school, and especially when you was younger, and kids would kids would be like, I don't like you, or I don't like her because, and they never have a real explanation. They just say because, and then now y'all fighting and y'all beefing in elementary school, middle school for no reason, when really the basis of that is envy. They want something you have. They want to be you. They want to look like you, whatever the case may be. On a larger scale, that's the rest of the world to Black people. And more specifically, I'm gonna be honest, more specifically, Black Americans. That may be a whole nother conversation. And don't get me wrong, Black Americans obviously get a lot of stuff directly from Africa. I mean, because we're originally from Africa, so our ways we're literally African American. You know what I'm saying? It's African based regardless, right? But you know what? That's a whole other TikTok. The message I want to send to all my fellow Black people out there is, if you ever feel the effects of and it kind of gets into your head and makes you subconsciously feel like you are less than, or you feel like, damn, I'm hated because I'm Black, or, you know, me and my people are hated or looked down on, or looked at like we're just the scum of the earth and we're just bad people by nature or something, remember that it's the total opposite. These people worship us. Honestly, they do. They fake like they don't. They pretend like they hate us, but they copy everything we do. They worship us. They want to be us. We lead them. We lead the pack. We lead the trend in everything. You get what I'm saying? So remember to walk with your head high. I'm not trying to get deep in all that, but to be honest, I need y'all to remember to walk with your head high as a Black person, because you literally are what everybody wants to be. You get what I'm saying? And the proof is online. The proof is out in the world. The proof is in everyday life. I'm not just making up. They want to be us. So don't let them get in your head and make them think that they think they're better than you. Because they don't think that, they know they're not better than you, but they want you to think that, so you don't know who you are and what you have and what we are as Black people. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, I want to respond to this person's TikTok because it's something I thought about a lot when I was traveling, especially in the Philippines and Southeast Asia and South Asia. And I learned what they talk about in Afro-pessimism when they say that anti-Blackness can come across as phobia, which is a fear of Blackness, or versus philia, which is a fascination with Blackness. And this came across in a lot of different ways. In a lot of different countries I visited, people would secretly take photos of me. People would touch my hair while we were at bars. People would point at my facial features and shake their heads. And I learned, like, anti-blackness can come across as envy, like an obsession, a sort of need to consume, and fear, like a need to erase someone from a space because you don't understand them. So I think it shows up very much in both ways. Like, it's interesting.
But he is absolutely correct. The primary emotion that they have towards us is jealousy and envy, and they're expressing that through hate. He goes to mention that he's referencing that you can see their envy in just how their trends. All their trends is inspired by us. The music, they're inspired by us. I'm sorry, I have hiccups. The way they dress is inspired by us. I didn't learn this information until my mid-20s when I was on my journey, because majority of my life, I would say the first 20 years of my life, I was around predominantly people. Damn near, I would say about 90% of anybody that was around me between since birth up until my first couple of years of college, they were people. Now, I wasn't fortunate enough to have a parent to raise me to be conscious about my blackness. As a matter of fact, both my parents, in my mind, they basically wanted me to be just a coon, essentially. So when you're a high schooler and you're around kids and they look down on you, right, and then still copy the things that you do, it just didn't make any sense. So in my mid-20s, I started doing my own little research, and I came across 2 books that helped me understand the psyche of the European mindset. And I'm talking about the conquering mindset of the European. And these 2 books, when I tell you that when you read these 2 books in conjunction to each other, you do your own like separate, research and study and stuff like that. These 2 books right here, there's no way you can be a coon after reading these 2 books. Now, this book right here, this is a tough read, okay? This is a tough read if you are a black person that respects the American education system, which I know most black people don't, but there are a sector of black people out there who swear by the American education system. This right here debunks all of that. So everything that you thought was real in terms of philosophy, psychology, even sociology of how we interact with each other and how we view our society was stolen from us. You know what I'm saying? So this book right here helped me with that. Now, this book right here, this needs to be in every black person's home. Honestly, after reading this, you can't possibly be a coon. You can't, it's mentally impossible. That book illustrates how truly envious they were, down to the point where they stripped you of everything. I'm not talking about just religion. They stripped you of everything because they wanted it. And you know what's funny? Stolen Legacy. I'm going to do a video on Stolen Legacy and how funny that shit is. But it's true.
Please excuse my hair. I was just about to do it. And then I saw this and I really wanted to stitch it because yes. This goes back way long ago, and I'm actually gonna tag this creator who suggested 2 amazing books. And as a bookstore owner, I highly suggest people read about their culture, not just like now, but ancient culture. With that said, I've known since I was a kid that pop culture emulates everything black. Everything black, unless you're like listening to country, but even that is like derivative of black music. So yeah, no, even country. I've said so many times, like, black people are elite. I feel like black people are just like some of the best that you can find. And when I said that, I meant it, and I said it with my chest because I completely believe it. If you want more proof, look up the Moors. Okay, they taught the world how to wash. Ancient Egypt, like, they were black. Don't let anybody let you think otherwise. I mean, look up African midwives having a better birth rate and like the mothers doing perfectly fine while their European counterparts are people and babies. Just it's insane, an insane difference. Have you ever heard of the Eve gene? If you haven't, you should look it up. I digress because I could keep going. Like the Count of Monte Cristo was about a black man. And we see it now today, every single day, with pop culture emulating black culture and taking it, rebranding it, and making it mass marketed in a very diluted kind of way. And like, just look at them. They're gorgeous.
Do you remember one day in 2009, after people had been using the word swag for literally ages, and then one day some Asian person decided to get on the internet and try to tell everybody that swag just means SWAG, something we Asians got. Bombastic side eye, okay? Bombastic, insane. I know I'm not the only one who, that's what this reminded me of. I woke up one day and I was like, that don't seem right. That don't really...
Now, as we explore the notion of envy versus hatred, we'll delve into specific aspects highlighted by a brother, from the distinct demeanor and swag to the linguistic richness, abilities, and intellectual prowess that have become synonymous with the black culture. By examining these elements, we aim to foster a deeper understanding of the complexities surrounding the world's perception of and interaction with our identity. We'll also consider historical and societal contexts that may contribute to the perception of obsession, by acknowledging the deep roots of cultural influence and recognizing the contributions of the black community to various fields. This video aims to shed light on the multifaceted nature of this discourse. Now, coming to agoraphobia and philia, to further dissect the dynamics surrounding the world's perception of our culture, we will examine the historical fears and prejudices associated with phobia with the seemingly obsession, admiration embodied in philia. We aim to unravel the intricate web of emotions, stereotypes, and biases that have shaped global attitudes towards our black community. So stay glued in this as we navigate through the spectrum of emotions and perceptions, seeking a deeper understanding of how these forces intersect with a brother's perspective on the world's fascination with the black culture. We will also explore how phobia and philia manifest in various aspects of society, from media representation to cultural appropriation, delving into historical instances of fear and prejudice. We analyze how these sentiments have influenced policies, institutions, and interpersonal dynamics, while rooted in admiration can sometimes perpetuate stereotypes and tokenism. This comprehensive examination aims to provide a holistic perspective on the complexities surrounding the world's relationship with our black culture. Now, from the realms of music, where rhythms and beats set trends, to the world of fashion, where styles and expressions resonate globally, we will dissect how this envy translates into cultural appreciation. By dissecting these cultural elements, our aim is to dismantle stereotypes and showcase the richness of black contributions, fostering a narrative that encourages understanding, respect, and celebration of diversity. Now, let's delve into specific examples that highlight the envy-driven admiration for black culture. For instance, musical genres originating from black communities such as hip-hop and jazz have transcended borders, shaping global musical landscapes. By examining the influence of black fashion and its ability to set trends worldwide, we aim to showcase the impact of this envy on cultural expressions. The appropriation of black vernacular, examining how linguistic elements from African American English, or AAVE, have become ingrained in popular culture. Now, this linguistic influence, often rooted in admiration for the unique expressions and nuances, contributes to the broader narrative of envy shaping cultural dynamics. Our exploration will not shy away from acknowledging the challenges. We'll discuss how at times this envy can morph into cultural appropriation, emphasizing the importance of respectful engagement with black culture. By fostering a critical dialogue, we hope to encourage viewers to reflect on their own perceptions and challenge stereotypes. lives. Now, through this detailed analysis, we aim to provide a nuanced understanding of the envy-driven fascinated with Black culture, urging viewers to recognize the diverse contributions of the Black community and foster a global culture of appreciation. Let's talk about this in depth. When it comes to music, let's highlight the global impact of hip-hop originating from African American communities and its influence on contemporary music worldwide. The way jazz rooted in Black culture has shaped and defined the evolution of modern music genres now, it's just a wow, guys. We also need to examine how Black fashion designers and influencers have been trendsetters impacting the global fashion industry when it comes to fashion, by them showcasing instances where traditional African attire and hairstyles have been adopted and celebrated globally. Now, when it comes to hairstyles, you all will agree with me that Black hairstyles have become a new trend. The very people who don't want Black people rocking their hairstyles are the ones who are doing it. Now, this can only point to one thing, which is what a brother has already mentioned: envy. Now, when it comes to language and vernacular, there has been a widespread use and appropriation of African American English in popular culture. From movies to advertising, we hear expressions like cool, lit, and walk, which have become mainstream, originating from AAVE. Now, sports and athletics, the dominance and influence of Black athletes in various sports showcase their impact on global athletic culture. There has been a widespread adoption of sports styles and expressions rooted in the Black community. Now, these elements of Black culture have not only been embraced globally, but have also significantly shaped and defined cultural landscapes in various domains. This really paints a vivid picture of how Black culture, born from diversity and resilience, has not only been embraced, but has also significantly shaped and defined cultural landscapes across the world. Now, in our exploration of the envy-driven admiration for Black culture, it's imperative to acknowledge the profound contributions of Black intellectuals throughout history. On this journey through the corridors of knowledge, spotlighting scholars, scientists, and thinkers whose intellectual prowess has left an indelible mark on various fields. Let's delve into the groundbreaking discoveries, invasions, and theories that emanate from Black intellectuality, shaping our understanding of science, philosophy, and the arts. From inventors who revolutionized technology to philosophers who challenged conventional wisdom, we celebrate the intellectual tapestry woven by the Black community. Now, this dimension adds a crucial layer to our narrative, showcasing that the world's fascination with Black culture goes beyond surface level appreciation. It extends into the realms of profound thought, creativity, and innovation, further emphasizing the multifaceted impact that Black minds have had on shaping the global intellectual landscape. We have finally come to the end of the video. What do you have to say? Kindly share your thoughts, views, opinions in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.